Everyone, Zeddy here again today with another review, second one of the day already. They'll probably be the last one of the day. We'll have more tomorrow. Quick reminder, by the way, before we get into reviewing some of the cards that I forgot from the last video, as well as some new cards that have been revealed since, if you want to enter the giveaway to win either mega bundle or 2 regular pre-orders, go to this video, like it, comment to the video, be subscribed to the channel, and you'll have a chance to win. But anyways, we got a bunch more cards to go over, so let's go over them. First, we have Shimmering Sunfish. This is a new rare fish beast card, I guess, for Paladin. 3-mana 2/5, a battle cry. If you're holding a holy spell, gain Taunt and Divine Shield. Librams are rotating in Standard, so the Libram package of holy spells won't be there to accompany this anymore, but holy spells are very good in Paladin right now, even with the ones that are rotating. And I mean, you get a 3-mana 2/5 Divine Shield Taunt. It's high health, it's sticky, it's annoying, it could defend yourself. Probably pretty good in hand buff Paladin. I would think that deck would like it, and you know, it could be a 3/6, it could be a 4/7, depending on what hand buffs you get, or after you play a Cariel, gets even thicker. We actually saw a card, was Lone Champion, that was a 2/4, I think, that got Divine Shield and Taunt if there were you had no other minions on the board. And that was a decent card. And this has a lot worse, the build around is not nearly as bad, so I think this could see play. I think it's a solid Paladin minion. I give it a 3 out of 5 in Standard. In Wild, don't see it, even in like hand buff Paladin being good there. I think you have better options, but it's close, honestly, especially against the pesky Pirate Warriors, or even against Quest Hunter. It could be annoying for them to try and kill that minion. So I'll give it 2 out of 5 in Wild, but it's a pretty solid goldfish. I love the art. I want to see that golden. I'm gonna say that a lot, but I think the flavor of this expansion, I didn't say that in the last reveal. I think the flavor looks amazing. So there's that. We have a Bootstrap Sunken. So this is a 5-mana 4/4 pirate. You can summon this up to Juggernaut. Every time there's a pirate, it can come off the Juggernaut. It's a rogue minion. It has combo. Put an enemy minion on the bottom of your opponent's deck. So this is like, man, this makes Recycle really sad. Actually, like every removal spell makes Recycle sad. If you remember that Druid spell is 6 mana and you would just shuffle a minion into your opponent's deck. Well, this does that. It puts it to the bottom of the deck and you get a minion on the board. So it's like card removal. And it's actually even better in a lot of ways than, say, like Vile Spine, where that would kill a minion. The death rattle would go off. I would imagine you actually just move the minion, you would sap it. I would think that would be the effect. So powerful removal. Will it be good enough for Rogue? They're losing a lot of good removals, so it could be this effect is seen play. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in Standard. I think it's a solid removal card, and again, they're losing a lot of good stuff, so this could slot into certain tempo decks and all the like. And yeah, putting it at the bottom of the deck could be pretty troll. And again, in Wild, where I don't know, Odd Rogue could use this maybe. It's hard to combo. Vile Spine doesn't see play, kind of for that reason. It's too slow. I don't know what you're putting this in. I'll give it a 2 there as well, but yeah, potentially really annoying card to face. This was supposed to be Regis's card reveal. It got spoiled by the Korean Hearthstone page. Something, I don't know how that happened, but yeah, this is Sir Finley. Sir Finley is back. Another Finley that's a neutral legendary. He's a 1-mana 1/3 again, but this time battle cry, swap your hand with the bottom of your deck. So say you're holding 10 cards or 9 cards or whatever, you'll swap it for the entire 9 bottom cards in your deck. So you can do some manipulation. We saw that neutral legendary that puts the those giant minions into the bottom of your deck. You can play that card, play Sir Finley, and all of a sudden you have your mammoth cards. That's really cool. I have no idea what this will be used for, but something with this unique of an effect, I think sees play at some point. Although it'd be pretty funny, you're facing like a bomb warrior in Wild and all the bombs happen to be in the bottom of your deck and you swap your deck and you just blow up. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, it's a card with interesting manipulation. You could even play it in like a Murloc deck where you just want to get a 1/3 on deck and buff a Murloc. That's fine. Again, I'm going to go with a 3 out of 5 in Standard. I'm not blown away by these cards, but they all seem pretty serviceable, certainly playable. And in Wild, I'll give it a 3 out of 5 because there are some implications there, especially like Reno Priest after you play Polk out. And then you all of a sudden you draw Anduin, Raza, Reno, like Scream. That's pretty powerful. That could be really good. So I'll give it a 3 out out of 5 in Wild. I think it has more playability factors there. And the last card I missed in the initial batch, this card is really freaking cool. This is a Demon Hunter Colossal Minion. So again, if you're not aware of what a Colossal Minion is, when you play this, you get 4 Colossals, and it can't be disrupted by like a Dirty Rat. If they Dirty Rat Xylag, I don't know, Xylag the Best. Core even tweeted out how to pronounce it. I'm ignoring it. I'm mispronouncing things and hitting my mic. But yeah, even if it gets Dirty Ratted or you play the Sigil of Summoning, that spell that cheats out a demon from your hand, you get the 4 Colossals as long as there's board space. So what is this card? It's a 7-mana 3/6 demon. Like I said, you can cheat out with Sigil Summoning. Good lord. Summoning. At the start of your turn, increase the damage of Xylag stocks by 1. What's a Xylag stocks? Well, you get 4 of them. They're 1/2 demons. They cost 2 mana if you were to get them sapped or whatever. And at the end of your turn, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. This can go face. So if you play this on an empty board, that's 4 damage to the face. And at the start of your turn, so if it survives a turn, these will get buffs to 2/2s and then 3/2, or sorry, increase the damage. I guess the attack doesn't go up, the damage will go up. So it'll do 2 damage to a random enemy and then 3 damage to a random enemy. So kind of got to kill this thing. It's going to scale fast. Really cool card. I see this seeing play. It can be cheated out. It's just, you play, think of old Dr. Boom and how good that card was back in the day because it gave you board presence. This gives you even better board presence and better damage output. It's really good. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5 in standard. It's close to being a 5. I think this card is absolutely nuts. I think it's great. And in Wild, I don't know if you can get away with this, but odd DH, late game bomb for odd Demon Hunter, I don't know. But I love the Colossal mechanic. I can't wait to see more of these Colossal cards. And this one, again, is a hit. I'll give it a 3 out of 5 in Wild. We'll give it a playable. And let's take a look at the last few cards. And it's actually just one more card. It's a Paladin Legendary, Kotori Lightblade, 2 mana, 2/3 Legendary. After you cast a holy spell on this, cast it again on another friendly minion. How much can I say I'm happy that Librams are rotating, because you could cast a Libram of Wisdom on this, it will go to a neighbor. Cast a Libram of Hope, you get 2/8/8 Divine Shields. Like, that is kind of crazy. And it says on another friendly minion. I'm not sure how that'll operate, if it'll be at random or how it'll go. But regardless, any buff, this is incredible. If you can double dip and hit 2 buffs on, or 2 holy spells on just 1 minion, that's or 2 minions, that's crazy. That's actually insane. And this is cheap. This is flexible. This will be easy to abuse. I see this going to any Paladin deck that wants to run any type of buff spells at all. Cheap buff spells. In Wild, this seems insane with Librams, which is not that far from being, you know, a good deck. It's decent. You can play it and probably hit Legend with it. I think this is a ridiculously strong Paladin Legendary that we'll see play, I think, in both formats. I really do, because that effect is just so good. It has to be holy spells, so you're restricted to cards. And again, we don't know what's in the core set. Like, is Blessing a King's going to stick around? We don't know. But even with the current batch of spells in Standard, I think it's good, and it's probably going to see more support. I think if they're making a legendary minion with it, we're going to see probably more holy spells in Paladin. So I think this card's insanely good. In Standard Wild, I'm actually going to give it a 5 in Standard. I think you just play this. It's just great. In Wild, I'll give it a 4. A 4 with just how abusable this is with Librams. It's absolutely disgusting. So that's all the cards for now. Make sure subscribe, like the video, all that stuff. Tune in tomorrow. There's a bunch more reveals going on over the next, I don't know how many days, all until the 5th of April, I believe, I believe that's when the core set comes out. But again, we'll see what they do. Everything seems to be kind of up in the air, but stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow with a bunch more reviews and any other news that comes up. Have a great day and stay salty, my friends.